Welcome to the Los Angeles Sentinel podcast. I'm Niele Anderson, and we have a real treat for you this week if you're in the Los Angeles area. They're calling it the HBCU Culture Fest, and it's being brought to you by the HBCU Curate and CD10 under the leadership of Councilwoman Heather Hutt. It's going to be pep rallies, food trucks, HBCU marching bands, and we're going to have a conversation with the founders of the HBCU Curate. Take a look. Welcome, Michelle Sanders and Vanda Lee. Welcome to the LA Sentinel.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you so much. We're happy to be here.
So let's talk about the HBCU Curate. Michelle, I'll start with you. Can you tell us how it was founded and what the program is all about?
So actually last year, our school, Alabama State, they came here to play UCLA at the Rose Bowl. And it was a historic event, being that it was the first time that an HBCU had played at the Rose Bowl or played against UCLA. And so we really wanted to celebrate HBCU culture, the experience of being at an HBCU, and we wanted to bring that experience here to Los Angeles. There's not really a big HBCU presence here. And so we exist to bring that experience here out into the West Coast.
And so, Amanda, can you tell us how you came up with the name HBCU Curate?
So we came up with the name HBCU Curate because, of course, historically Black colleges and universities, but we always want to make sure that we are curating an event that's centered around the HBCU culture to keep pushing the needle forward of HBCUs and why it's important to invest, attend, and enjoy that culture altogether.
Let's go around the circle. I went to Grambling State University, a historically Black HBCU. Michelle, where did you attend?
I attended the Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama.
Vanda?
I also attended and graduated from the illustrious Alabama State University, founded in 1867 on the historical campus of Alabama.
Okay, so I'm outnumbered. Well, I'm outnumbered, but I'm strong because I'm a tiger.
Hey, guess what? We got some in common, though. We both bleed black and gold, and we both represent HBCU. So,
I like how you found the common ground right there. I love it. So, you guys have partnered with CD10 under Councilwoman Heather Hutt. Can you talk to us about the HBCU Culture Fest that's coming to town?
Yeah, so HBCU Culture Fest, we're looking to host that with CD10 September the 15th at the Michelle and Barack Obama Sports Complex. We're looking to host the illustrious North Carolina Central University and their Mighty Marching Band, who's coming out here to defeat UCLA at the Rose Bowl. Because, you know, we're behind our people. And of course, HBCU culture is what we stand for. So we know they're going to come with the mighty power to beat UCLA this year.
I love it. Okay. And so how did you link up, Michelle, with Councilwoman Hutt to produce this event, Culture Fest?
So when we were thinking about partners that would help us to bring our vision to light last year, one of the, bugs in our ear was to reach out to the councilwoman. We were right in Los Angeles. The venue that we're hosting this at is the Michelle and Barack Obama Sports Complex. So it just made sense that we reached out to the first elected Black councilwoman for Los Angeles so that we would be able to share historic first for Alabama State, a historic first for Los Angeles. And so it just made sense for us to partner with CD10, to partner with the great Heather Hutt, like I said, historic first for Los Angeles. And we're very happy to have them as a partner. They've been very gracious. They've made sure that we've had everything that we've needed to bring this experience and exposure to the community. So we're very happy to be with CD10.
And so putting on events sometimes can be challenging. So what does it mean, Vanda, to have the city's support behind this event to you guys, to your organization?
So, yes, it can be challenging at times, but I think going back to your roots, and that's going back into a community that was built for you. One of the things that we strive for is for you, by you. And I think it was only right to take it back to the community where we, lack that knowledge of HBCU culture out here in LA.
Michelle, why is it important for South LA to have this experience?
Listen, I'm from the Midwest, right? And so we didn't have any black colleges in Indianapolis, Indiana, but what we did have was the Black Expo. We had Circle City Classic. So I was exposed. I had an opportunity to be able to see higher education that was not just in Indianapolis. And so coming out here, I've been in California for over a decade now. And I saw that there was a need and there was something that was missing specifically out here, especially in South LA, that you're spoiled by being in California, right? Frank Ocean said it best. Why see the world when you got the beach? You know, and there's a lot of great institutions out here, a lot of great universities that are out here, that the students are pretty much raised into that culture, to go to a university or institution out here in California. And what we wanted to do and what was important for us, because we went to black colleges, we went and we saw what it felt like to be in a space and in an atmosphere where black people were doing an amazing job of furthering themselves, furthering their education, and being able to do that around other black people that were doing the same. It was just so important for them to have that exposure. And so that's why it's important, because they don't get a chance to see it. There is no, Black Expo or Classic for them to go to right now, so that they can see that there are other options and that the institutions out here are amazing and they're great, but they're not the only one.
I totally agree with that. I didn't know anything about HBCUs before I went to Grambling. My stepdad was born in Bastrop, Louisiana, and attended Grambling. And so he was like, "You're not going to a community college. You're not staying in LA." And they literally took me to Grambling. No idea. But when I tell you it was the best experience of my life, it centered me in my blackness, and it made me unapologetic, and I've worked in black spaces ever since. So you're 100% right about just the synergy of blackness, and to know that people in Detroit kick it different from Chicago. If you go to DC, you got your go-go. If you go to Florida, you got your Uncle Lou. It's just to see like the
Yes.
different variety and flavors of blackness. You're not going to get that at a PWI. You can only get it at a HBCU. And so, Vanda, what can we expect at the HBCU Culture Fest?
At HBCU Culture Fest, you can expect a true HBCU experience like none other. We're bringing the tailgate experience, the pep rally, the band right here to your home of Los Angeles, right in your backyard. When we did this last year, we marched down Obama Boulevard and we seen people come out of houses left and right. And people were just like stunned to see a HBCU band close down Obama Boulevard. So it's going to be the same this year, so that
Okay.
people that wasn't able to attend last year is able to witness that same experience and really understand when Beyonce did Homecoming, what it really feels like to be a part of something like that.
Yeah, and we all know that homecoming, she
Absolutely.
chose the Grambling State University band for homecoming. Let's just put that out
Well,
there.
well, well.
We
So
can't be
be nice
mad.
and
We can't
scared
be
of
mad.
Grambling. Nobody can top that right there. Okay, so how can our folks learn more about the HBCU Culture Fest? Give us the website, give us the day, give us the time. Let us know.
The event is going to be on Friday, September the 15th from 5 to 9 p.m. The band is going to start at 5 p.m. So if you want to get out there and you want to see the amazing sound machine marching band, then please get out there on time. Get out there at 5 o'clock. We have some special guests that we're going to be honoring as well, that went to North Carolina Central. So please make sure you're out there for that. And it's free. We've got food trucks. We got DJ. We have the Divine Nine coming out. We have the HBCUs that are going to be coming out. So it's going to be a great time for community and for HBCUs.
Well, thank you so much for letting our Los Angeles Sentinel viewers and readers know about this. I think I'm gonna have to pull out my Grambling State University shirt and come on out on Friday to represent. And I just think this is so important for our young people to know that there are options for them. So tell us, what do you guys do outside of this event, or how do you continue to educate young people about HBCUs?
So for me, I'm a television and film producer. So I make sure that on majority of all my sets, I bring awareness to HBCU by wearing some type of paraphernalia, whether it's Greek paraphernalia or Alabama State, so that when people see it, it's a conversation piece. Outside of that, we partner with a lot of other nonprofit organizations to participate in different college fairs that's throughout Los Angeles County. We try to make sure that the HBCU experience is a year-round experience for people. So prior to the HBCU Culture Fest, we will be hosting North Carolina Central University admissions department so that they can do a college fair recruitment right there at the Michelle and Barack Obama Center as well.
That's fantastic. So we want to thank you for joining us. We definitely want to thank CD10 and Heather Hutt for helping produce this magnificent event. It's taking place September 15th at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Michelle and Barack Obama Sports Complex. And for more information, give us that website one more time.
So you can find us on Instagram at HBCU Curate, as well as the website of hbcucurates.com.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you on Friday.
See you Friday.
For the latest in news impacting the Black experience, you want to head on over to lasentinel.net. And don't forget, Taste the Soul returns October 21st, and you can find all of that news at lasentinel.net as well. I'm Niele Anderson, and we'll see you in the community.